Mommy.
There's a slow. Oh, that
No,
was,
that's to meet them. Where did it go?
It ain't, I ain't trying to come up being right, I'm trying to get you to that, but I'm trying to get you to, so I'm depending on you as a trustee. And you got to know that that's not acceptable, and then your man should have known, they should have suggested not to do that. Because they have, when you do election, that's 115 votes. Somebody can come, sure can come by that with a pair, still. And listen, it won't kill her. It won't kill her. That's 110. So they have to put a shield around it. They have to put a conduit. You see when that old plug that you sent me? See that conduit on it, that conduit you got on? It's plugging the wire, and that's what you're supposed to do. So what he got going on, he got the wire that was originally running over there from that sign to that grate, that box, that grate. He tied into that, but he's running it over, he's running that.
Good evening.
Hey,
Hello.
good evening.
How's everyone?
Good.
Good. Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
Great. Good.
That is good, guys. Oh my goodness, today's date is the 20th. That means we only have 10 days left in this month. This month went by kind of fast, didn't it?
It did.
Yay. So, okay, I know I'm coming here late. So what are you guys talking about so far?
I got nothing.
Uh,
Oh, I just got in.
well, I want to tell you guys about my adventure. And this will help you. So when I went to Texas this past weekend, we left. This was a trip that my son and his wife planned for the baby. So I want to say this, guys, whenever you're taking a trip, always know that you can write that off based on what you do. So on all my trips that I take, I always insert Cincy in there. So when you insert Cincy in there, that means you can get a tax write-off and you get to meet new people, right? So I'm always prepared to take my samples with me everywhere I go, my little business called my little black sample. So as I go in the airport, go to the ticket counter where they, get your license and get your bags. After they do all that, I would always say to them, I love to share something with you. And I'm smiling as I say this. I got something I want to share with you. And I hand it to them. I said, you can take that and place it in your bag or place it inside your car. And it's going to make it smell good. The first thing they do when they get it in their hand is going right up to their nose. I don't even tell them to do that. They do that on their own. So as they're sticking the sample up on their nose, I say, okay, let me get a picture of you holding that. Let me get a picture of you now, holding it, right there. And they just pose and everything. It never fails. I've done this so many times. I've gotten so many customers this way. They never say no. I haven't had one to say no yet. I mean, I run up and down the place all the time in the airport delivering Scentsy stuff to the people at the airport because this is what I do. So even when I go through security, every now and then they want to check my bag. So I thank them with a sample. And they just get excited about this little piece of wax. I don't stop there. When I get to board the plane, whoever's sitting next to me or across from me, they're getting a sample. So I have been able to expand my business this way because my sample gets a lot of attention, right? Blueberry cheesecake, people love it. In addition to that, sometimes I take a Scentsy buddy with me. And when I have a Scentsy buddy, I put the buddy in the chair or the seat. I take a picture of the Scentsy buddy sitting right there. Everything I do is going on social media. So when I take a picture of the flight attendants, the ticket agent with the sample, it's going on social media. So people can follow what I do and how I grow my business. Now, this is the first time I've used my Scentsy Go on the plane. I took a Scentsy Go with me this time. I had the light on and it really got a lot of attention. Now this cover isn't available anymore, but I took this on the plane with me and that's a tray table that's sitting in front of me. So, sorry guys, my little earpiece. My earpiece fell out my ear. Okay, can you guys hear me? Because my earpiece just fell out.
Yeah.
You can hear me, okay. Okay, so talking to the flight attendants and getting their attention and everything with the samples and then whatever else I take with me. There's a guy on his last flight. He calls himself the Flying Hawaiian. He said he was the first, I think he's the first male hired by Southwest Airlines. Now I met another guy. He was from Tennessee. He told a lot of jokes also. So according to a Flying Hawaiian guy, he said he was hired before the other guy. So what I'm getting to say, guys, is that I'm striking conversation with these people. I'm getting to know them. And some of them have actually exchanged information with me, or I've actually gotten some of them to go up to my VIP group. So, you can't do that when you're in the air because you don't have any connection. But I try to do all I can while they're on the ground. So, and then something else that I do. Okay, I take this, I always take a bar of wax with me and I have people to smell it. So, I heard a lot of consultants say that they just have a hard time fitting Scentsy into their schedule. Well, when I hear that, it's because maybe you don't know how to inject that into what you're doing already. So this was a family trip, but I inserted Scentsy in there. I kind of put it in there. And when I was sharing all this stuff, guys, on social media, I've gotten so many orders. This past weekend, I got so many orders because what? Scentsy Go, I was sharing the Scentsy Go. I was sharing the samples, and it reminded people that they need to buy more. So whatever you do, guys, whatever you do in your business, whether it's traveling, whether it's making samples, whether it's unboxing products, bagging products, showing on social media, everything you do with your business, people need to see it. If they don't see it, how can they even possibly be concerned about joining your team? Or how can they even be concerned about buying what you have if they don't know and don't see it? So many people still don't know what Scentsy is. I run into a lot of people saying that they never heard of Scentsy before. So the only way to allow this is to allow people to come into your space. Somebody's phone got a lot of background noise. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's somebody with the phone right here. I see like a phone emblem. Can you mute yourself? It's like a back. Okay, that's better. Any questions? Any questions about what I just went over? Somebody's still not muted. Can you guys mute your phones? Hear a lot of background noise. Okay. Anybody got anything that they want to ask about how to do this and how to feel comfortable doing it?
I don't have a question. Yeah, I do have a question. So
Somebody doesn't have a picture, but like a green phone keep popping up with the background noise. Can you guys please mute your phones? I don't know who this person is. I can't see a name, but it's
phone number
there.
26964-2557.
Hey, Debbie,
Okay.
Am I
you should
muted
be
now
able
or
to mute
no?
it.
I'm not the host of this, so I don't have
Am I
the
muted or
controls.
not right now?
You're not.
Okay. Okay, I think it's okay now.
Okay.
Okay.
I know with one of my one-on-ones with you, you talked about using your pictures, using other people's picture that didn't mind us using it. So today I used your picture from the Africa trip and got a couple inquiries. And so I think that's a good idea.
I forgot, I did see Angela pull those pictures. Oh, that's a great idea. On this Cabo trip, I'm sharing that picture. I'm not in Cabo. So it doesn't matter. Any of that stuff doesn't matter if you haven't been there. But what you can say is that this is where Scentsy is right now. We've traveled to so many different locations, but starting August, we have a new incentive. So come join me, because these are some of the places that Scentsy has been. So this is something that's going to get people attention. They love to see real situations, real things. I know that's what that is what will get my attention. If I see real situations, real testimonies, that's going to help me to choose that person to buy from. Branding is important too. You guys see I've got my Scentsy shirt. I remember the first convention I went to was in Denver, and I had on a Scentsy shirt. I didn't know anything about passing out samples at that time. Because again, when I joined Scentsy, I didn't have anybody to teach me these things. So this lady, a flight attendant, saw I had on a Scentsy jacket. I don't know if I had on a Scentsy jacket or shirt. I don't know. Probably had both. I don't know. But anyway, she asked to place an order with me on the airplane. She gave me her credit card. It was about $130 some order on the plane. I'm like, this lady really she's really trusted me to, to do this, right? Because I didn't have a way to put it in my phone because Cincy wasn't set up like that. We could not work our business from our phone. I had to wait till I got home to my desktop to place that order because when I joined Cincy, we had to download a program called Silverlight, which it was not friendly for a phone. We couldn't, we were not mobile working our phone. So we made do what we had and we still made it work. And after she placed that order, she joined my team. I actually had 2 flight attendants on my team. So don't ever feel like you're bothering somebody because I always say if you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't ask, somebody else will. That's how I look at it. But anyway, what do you guys got going on? I can keep going on. What you guys got going on? Any aha moments you want to share?
Today on the training through Sensi, they talked about doing parties for teachers, getting them ready to go back to school and get stuff for their classrooms and donating your commission to them just on that, on their party orders and stuff. And I was curious if anybody on here had ever done it so I could get some more information.
I haven't done anything like that. Have you tried out? Have you checked out YouTube? Because that's my go-to right there. YouTube is my go-to if I haven't done something.
No, I'm not sure what would I type in?
Did you say,
Teacher
wait a minute, you said
parties?
teach, right? That's what I would type in. May not be exactly what you're looking for, but you can actually tweak it and make it your own just to get some kind of idea.
Okay. Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome. Who I see is 17 of us now. Everybody, come on, guys, come on. Tell us what you're doing. If you haven't done anything, ask us questions about what you may want to do. What is your goal? It can be anything. This is like a connection call. So there's no wrong answer. Whatever you want to share, guys, please share it. That's the only way that we're going to be able to do well in this business is that we open up in some way. Ask questions.
Well, hey, this is Sakima.
I see Hema.
Hey, I had mailed out some symbols today because I got an idea from one of the trainings I saw on the Keep It Scentsy Simple group. And I went on Marketplace advertising, free fragrance samples, and quite a few people had, responded, and about 10 of them gave me their addresses and information. So I mailed those off today, and a few of them, have been asking me a lot of questions. So I've been developing, some rapport with them. So we'll see how it goes.
Do you have a QR code, Sakima?
Yes.
Did you invite them to your VIP group?
Yeah, a couple of them did join.
You know what? I would even send a sample unless they did that. That's just me. This is
Okay.
going to be what you got to do because sometimes people just want the free stuff.
Right.
I'm just saying, you need to scan this and I'll send that. I'll make that be part of what you do, a
Gotcha.
part of your package,
Mm-hmm.
But good job.
Thanks.
How do we do the QR code? This is Christine. I don't know anything about how to make a QR code.
I think the one I use is called Free Monkey or something like that. I can put it in the chat.
And I
Good, because I'm
Thank
good.
you. I'd
Okay.
appreciate that.
And I use freeqrcode.com.
Thank you guys for that because I don't know how to make one either. Somebody made mine. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff. Whatever I don't know how to do, I find somebody to do it for me.
I use Canva for QR codes.
Okay. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
I delivered an order today to one of the
Who's-
local
who's
credit
that?
unions in town, and
Who is that speaking?
That's Nancy.
it's me.
Oh, hey, Nancy. I just didn't see your name.
I have my camera off right now because I was giving my granddaughter a bath. But
Okay.
I also forgot to say I was dropping off a ordered today to one of the local credit unions. And when I was leaving, the lady says, do you have a bar special going? And I'm like, I sure do. She goes, can I get a catalog? I'm like, sure. So I ran out to the car and got her catalog and brought it back in. So I'm waiting. She told me she'd get a hold of me sometime tonight.
That's
So-
great. You know, that is awesome. Congratulations.
Pays off to have a catalog on hand. And I gotta admit, I don't always have stuff on me, but today I did.
That's great. You know, that reminded me of when I first joined Cincy. I used to have office parties. I've had 2 office parties at a bank, and I've also had one in a doctor's office. So you can actually ask people there in the bank, when you go to the bank, how many people work in here? And possibly do something special for the person. If you found a teller that you can hand a catalog to and make some type of special deal for her, if she collect orders for you, that's another great way to get your name out there. That, and also the doctor, like my nephew and my brother, when I take them to the doctor's office, I've actually had parties in the doctor's office, you know, and try to target a payday. And you can even put that out there on Facebook to see if anybody is interested in allowing you, can they allow you to come into their office on payday? And maybe you can take some donuts or something like that. I did some treats. Anybody here can catch those, the chat? Is Ms. Wells here?
You can also take a couple $5 pizzas from Little Caesars.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. They still have $5 pieces.
Yeah, here they do.
Okay. I had no idea. Anybody else got something they want to share? Any
Hey
concerns,
Debbie,
any
I'm
struggles?
here. Hey,
Hey, Ms. Wells.
how you doing?
Oh, good. How you doing?
I have trouble getting this thing mute and unmute.
Oh, okay. Did somebody say something in the chat?
I just want to mention about my last random order that I got. I think I posted on Traveling Teen Sense, but I got an order and the lady said she had just moved to our area, and she was looking for a Cincy consultant. My name came up, and so after she placed her order, I texted her back and asked her did she want her own shopping link, and she said yes. She's not placed the order yet, but she does have her link.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Congratulations on that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow up with her
Get over
in
here.
a couple of days and see, because all she bought.
Do you want me to get
online,
your
she
daddy
bought
to
a
do
couple
it?
Bars, I think, online. Mhm.
I'll get it out. Just a
Okay.
second.
You just bought bars only. Hey, Dennis, I see
It was
Dennis
a
popping
small
in.
order,
That's our
but
brother
yeah,
Dennis. Yay. Dennis is here joining us. Yay. Dennis, we're so
Hi,
happy to have you
Dennis.
here.
Hold still.
How's it going? Sorry, every time I try to get on the call, I'm always missing the call. I almost missed it today, so I'm glad I was able to make it.
Me too. I'm so happy to see you, Dennis. I'm happy to see all of you, but I say that because Dennis is our guy. You know, he has sent dude. Did you get that shirt?
I
Have you
did.
gotten it
I ordered the shirt. I'm just hoping it comes here before I move.
Where you moving to?
We're moving to another house here in Tucson.
Oh, okay.
Bigger house.
Okay.
I'll have a whole loft from my office instead of being in my bedroom.
Oh, what a good move then. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh yeah, that's really good.
But yeah, I did order the shirt, so thank you.
Oh, good. I had this lady to make us some new shirts, guys, and I shared the link. And then I think one of them said something about sent girl cell phone type of thing. I said, no, you got to make one for a guy. We got guys on our team too, on our team. And so she went ahead and made that shirt for guys. So I'm happy that Dennis ordered that shirt. We can't leave them out. So what's going on, guys? What's happening?
Hold still.
this is more like, this is, again, this is so informal. It's a connecting call, just so we can try to figure out what things you may be struggling with, to offer some tips and things like that. If you want to shout yourself out, you can totally shout yourself out. No wrong answer. Just whatever it is that you want to say, just say it. Any helpful tips to share with others are welcome.
Okay, well, this is Christine again, and we talked about me having problems getting customers, and most of my PRV a month is like $200 to $300, but it's me purchasing my own stuff. It's not that I'm getting customers. I buy my own stuff to make my PRV so that I don't lose my spot, you know, or lose being in Cincy by buying my own stuff. So I'm having problems with getting customers. I get out there, banks or wherever I go to, and I just still have problems getting customers.
Only thing I can say is that you got to keep meeting more people. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know how frequently you're saying it. I mean, because I don't know, because that's never been a problem for me. Because when I joined Cincy, I had 23 friends on Facebook. That's all I had. And when I went to my family and friends, they didn't buy. When I went to my classmates, they didn't buy. When I went to my church members, they did not buy. So let me tell you what I started doing. I didn't get discouraged because none of those people I mentioned, my family, they still don't buy. Only family members that buy from me and my son and my daughter-in-law, they're my only ones. So what I started doing, I started knocking on doors, literally. I knocked on doors. I went to barbershops. I went to hair salons. I went to car dealerships. When I'm in the grocery store, I would hang out in the longest line so I could have time to talk to people while we're in the line. Whenever I
Get over here.
Somebody need to mute.
giving them things, I'm getting their information as well. Now, for social media, I only had 23 friends. So what I did, I went to my friends list and started sending friend requests. So I went from having 23 friends to now over 8,000 followers. So what I have to say is that you got to expand. You got to expand. You have to, and you got to be, I've been doing this now 13 years. So I started from scratch. I didn't have a sponsor to teach me. I did not have a Facebook group to learn verbiage. I didn't have verbiage. I didn't know what to say. I was winging this thing. I didn't have chats. I went to YouTube and I taught myself on YouTube. So if it's something you really want to work for you, you got to stretch. There's too many, well, there are too many groups out there for one, but I'm glad you're here so you can see and listen to the things that we're saying, because in order for us to get beyond the struggle, I mean, it's something you have to do. Of course, we can tell you what we're doing, but it's something you have to do. On, like I talked about earlier, whatever I do is going on social media. I'm going live with all my packages. I'm going live showing how amazing these products are, from the Car Sense to the Cincy Go. Everything's going on social media. Anybody else want to give feedback on how you handle getting new customers?
I would say, especially if you're ordering pizza or ordering delivery, I always give them a cent circle. So my delivery people gets a cent circle, or if you're able to afford it, it's a $3 cent circle, just to say thank you for bringing the food or pizza. It has your sticker on it. Make sure you label your cent circle. That's what I do. I also have magnets on my car. So everywhere I drive in the parking lot, they will see my magnets with my email address, phone number, and I think that's it, and my website. Those would also be a couple of things, but if you can't do cent circles, I would actually maybe hand out product sheets with your sticker on it just to say, hey, thank you for bringing my pizza, and then just at least give a little something if you're able to do that. Some are not, some are able to, but if you are, I would start maybe trying that, see getting your name out there, because every little bit helps. I also wound up going to Jack in the Box. I gave out 3 catalogs with their workers, and one person may be interested in joining my team. But I have to follow up, but that's another place. I had my magnets. I talked about Scentsy. Bam, gave 3 catalogs out just with the people that work there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
That's amazing too, Dennis, because you do the same as I. All service people that come to my house getting something. I give them something. I've gotten team members by doing that, customers too. So yeah, people working on my house, they're gonna get something. And they generally will come back to buy something. There's just so much that we can do with meeting new people everywhere. I mean, even groups, like for example, whatever community you live in, join that Facebook group for that community. My community has 3 Facebook pages. And I've gotten to become more familiar with more of my family, not family, but friends, neighbors since 2020, because in 2020, everything shut down. So I didn't know about all these community groups until 2020 hit. So I just started joining all kind of groups, not just my community groups. So I might be in I might be in some of you community groups. I'm in so many groups out there. I just started joining a bunch of groups. And that's how, another thing that helps is whenever you're on Facebook with somebody, communicate with them, comment on their posts, say, oh my gosh, that is like the cutest little dog I've ever seen. When you start communicating with people, then they'll drive them to come to you. So it's kind of a back and forth type of thing where you got to be communicating with others so they'll know what you're doing. A lot of people don't know what Scentsy is. You got to help them to know what it is.
Mhm.
There's another way what I started doing too is doing online events. I don't work a lot of outside events. I've been doing a lot of online events. Basically what it is, I'm trying to think of the word. It's an event specialist that I'm friends with that do these online events. It's about a week long. You have certain days to post. You could get sales for it. You could network. You will have other friends that are other direct sales consultants. I met a lot of people just from doing these events. I've probably done maybe 40 online events since about a year and a half ago. And I mean, it's a hit or miss. You may get a customer, you may get a couple, you may not get any, but you're getting your name out there. And then plus you're meeting all these new people that you become friends with, and eventually they may buy from you. You never know. But that's another, and it's all through Facebook. It is all through Facebook. So I could invite you if you're interested to one of the event specialists that I belong to, and you could also try that. I mean, it would be something. Sorry.
Okay, I appreciate that too. Thank you.
But Dennis,
Yeah.
how many? Let me ask, how many kind of weirdos do you get? Weirdos do you get from those online? Do you have a problem with that? People that's negative or?
No, actually, it's not really negative. So basically what it is, it's about 14 different companies that are in one group. And well, like usually it would be like, say for me, it would be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays from 12 to 2. I could post as much as I want in my time slot. And we have daily chats, with everybody that's in the group. We all invite our own people. So I may invite maybe 20 people, and then every other person that is a vendor will invite maybe 15, 20, 25 people. That's how, and then if they buy something, put them in your VIP page or ask them to join your VIP page. That is another way, but I don't really have any negative About, negative comments about it. Again, it's a hit or miss. I may get one sale, may get none. Like this time, I just finished one today and I didn't get any sales from it. But it's really a hit or miss, but they're fun because you get to meet new DS people, direct sales people, and you become friends. And I've met some great friends from doing this.
Thank
That
you.
is great. That is great because networking is key. I mean, I'll tell you something else that can be done, and it's probably hard to do it during the week because I know a lot of you guys work. But if there's anything at all that you can volunteer for, that's just another way of networking. I mean, I have become more active with my class, the alumni, and I just volunteered to be their social media person. I'm not an expert. So I created a group just for my classmates. And I did it so they can watch me, so they can see what I'm doing. And it's helped because I've gotten lots of orders from them without me even asking, because I volunteered to do something. So it's something you can volunteer for. It can be church, activities, schools, after in the evening, just find somebody who may need a volunteer. And you can network that way to get some people to connect with you.
Another great way to get your name out there is if you have Nextdoor. It is an app, it is a website. I know certain states have it. I don't know if all 50 states do. It's called Nextdoor, NEXTDOOR.com. It's a community page for your neighbors and stuff like that. They do business pages, and I have one, and once in a while I will post on there. It's again hit or miss, but it still gets your name out there, and people from the community will see your page.
Now, Dennis, did you market yours like saying you're a Scentsy consultant? Because I created one and they emailed me, so they deleted it because they don't allow direct sales companies to advertise on there.
Really? See, I've had mine up for about 3 years.
Yeah, they removed mine.
Okay, to be honest with you, I don't know what I put. I think I have Scentsy Independent Consulting on there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But yeah, sorry, that was my message. Like I said, I put that I'm a Scentsy person. I would put upcoming products that are being released, and it has never been deleted. I even get emails from them saying, "Hey, you haven't posted in a while."
Communities. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This is Christine. Are we allowed, now I stay near a military base, and trust I don't have as much products as some people may have, but if I were to, like, when they have the military base where I stay on post, they have a area where you can sell your products and things like that. Are we allowed to do things like that? You understand what I'm saying?
As long as it's
One
not a
time?
retail, as long
Yeah.
as it's not a retail establishment, you can set up. And like at the places where we go, these are fundraisers that I work a lot of different hospitals where you give back a percentage of what you sell, and it's a fundraiser. So it depends on what they're doing. So if it's a fundraiser, it's fine. You can do that as long as it's not attached to retail. That's the only thing you have to remember. Like if you were to go to a hair salon, you can't do cash and carry, but you can take orders. And that's another place to go because hairstylists, they don't mind you coming in there. That was really how I got my great start. I went to all the hair salons that I could get to, and I would contact the owner and ask, could I bring some things and allow her to get the perks? Because most times people are just sitting under the dryer, they're bored, nothing else to do. And it kind of entertains those, it's going to be entertaining for those patriots for them. So that they normally don't say no. So I would hit up some spas and some hair salons. That's free. It's free. You don't have to pay for that.
Okay.
And car dealerships too. You know, there are a lot of mom and pop. There are a lot of those mom and pop car dealerships. You should totally go to those places. Or if not, go there, call the owners and just see if they'll allow you to bring something. And then those things could be gifts for their customers, because that's what I did. I went to a lot of car dealerships. And right now, the Lexus car dealership has Scentsy in there. The BMW dealership has Scentsy in their store, and the Range Rover store. I went to all these places. That's what I did. I went out there and I literally knocked on doors to get my name out there, because you want to get your name out there.
Realtors are another great people to talk to. I actually have a couple of friends that are realtors that buy hostess, or not hostess, but welcome gifts from me. They'll buy a warmer, buy wax and stuff like that. So realtors are another great way to talk to somebody. You may get some sales on it, and every time they sell a house, they may come to you and buy their hostess gifts. Not hostess, I keep saying hostess. Their welcome gifts, their thank you.
And Christine, if you're in the area that you're living in, we have some team members in Huntsville and Nashville, and they're always looking for help. So I would say connect with them and see if you can work some of those events with them. As a matter of fact, Courtney was looking for somebody to work the Baby Expo this past weekend.
Okay, I don't think I know who she is, but I'll try to see where she's located.
Courtney is in Nashville, but Jennifer is in Huntsville, and Sandra, they're in Huntsville, and they're always looking for somebody to come in to help with events. So that's great. It's a great way to connect with others. And something else that I forgot to mention. If you're ever traveling, guys, it's always a good idea to locate Scentsy consultants in that area. Every time I go somewhere in whatever state that I'm going to, I always look to see if there are any Scentsy consultants there. So it's nothing like collaborating and grabbing new ideas from that consultant. Because when I went to Texas, I met with Teresa Gosh. I met with another consultant named Sarah and Carolyn. And Sarah and Carolyn, all three of them live in San Antonio. So we were just exchanging information. I think I'm learning a little bit more about Canva. I don't know that much, but Teresa tried to set me up. She encouraged me to download this app, the Canva app. I got it downloaded, and with Sandra's help the other night, I actually put a picture on there. Like, I'm so proud of myself. So, but this is something else I just want to throw out there, so you can always feel like you're connected. We don't want anybody to feel left out. You see something in the chat? I said Dennis mentioned the chat. Okay, good.
Yeah, send me a friend request and I'll give you a couple of names, because I don't always do them lately because of funds and with us moving. But they're always looking for Scentsy people, and I will tell her that you're on one of our teams. And she, like I said, she would be, like I said, appreciative if you could do it. It is now you do pay for it. It is $27. For this, there are free ones. There are other people that look for free ones, but this one that I do is $27. And then we usually do a small gift and like a larger gift. Not a gift. It's like they give prizes out. So my small gift for Battleship is the Scent Circle. The giveaway that they do at the end, which was today, I do free shipping, but you could do whatever you want. But that's what I'm able to do. But I could get you, like I said, a couple of names, and just friend request me and we could talk after the Zoom call.
That's great, Dennis. I want to ask this question. I'm sorry.
What's Derek's last name?
It's Vinay. It's spelled VENEIGH.
Okay.
And I'm a junior, so it'd be Dennis F. Vinay Jr.
Okay.
And I'm in the traveling, I'm in the group also, so you could also find me in the group too.
So Dennis,
Oh,
when you
okay.
found these people who are leading these vendor events online, how can you, I mean, how do you know that they're legit? Because I know that there are some situations where people take your money face to face or online. So how were you able to bypass that to know
I
that
have-
they were?
I have mutual friends that I only work with a select few. So, and I'm very close with a certain few that I always do the events with. Trading Secrets is the one that I was just talking about. It's called, I think it's tradingsecrets.ca, I think. It is out of Canada. But there's US event specialists all over. I work with somebody named Elizabeth. She's awesome. I have, like I said, other friends, but I haven't had any bad luck with like crazy events. So that, I usually go with the people that I know.
Okay, let me ask you this, with those online events, are you required to buy things from other vendors, other people who are taking part in it?
You are not required. If you want to, you can, but it's not required.
Okay,
It's basically just like doing an event at the church. You see a paparazzi over there. Oh, I like that. I'm going to buy earrings. Like, if you don't have to buy if you don't want. They do what's called an order train. Sometimes they'll do an order train to where I'll be the first one. So I'll put my website. Say 31, the person from 31 will order from me. Okay. And then once they order from me, then they will put their website, but it's not all the time. But no, you do not have to buy from them. I didn't buy it all this week because I'm traveling tomorrow and I'm moving. So I don't have the extra funds right now to buy from others. But I have in the past.
okay, great. I'll tell you something else that's good. I'm in a networking group right now. So in this group, you can advertise anytime you want to. So it's good to go and search for those too. Just find a business networking group where people will allow you to come in and pop in there and just showcase your items. I think, I was listening to a training the other night, guys, and I love the word showcase. As I heard, I think, what is her name? Oh my goodness, what is her name? But instead of calling it parties, she always state the word showcase. Let's go out here and showcase our products. You can ask somebody if they're interested in allowing you to showcase your products so they can get free and half off. I thought that was a good way to express that instead of saying party. Because people run for that word. They act like that's gonna kill them. But they do. But when you gotta, it's amazing how you can just kind of play around with some words it'll be the same thing, but you made something else out of the word. You said call it something else, and then they'll accept that. That is so crazy. But
That's attraction marketing.
yeah, that's it.
You gotta
Right.
find the
attraction
right
marketing, yeah.
language.
Yes. You got to. I mean, because otherwise they'll run fast.
I like using the word shopping link.
I do too. I mean, I kind of mix it up. Like today, for example, I made a post out there on Facebook and said, I can't remember the exact verbiage. I said I have 2 spots for 2 people who may be interested in starting Cincy. I can't remember how to go back and look at it. Anyway, I got about 6 people to respond to that. So 2 of them will be reinstating, and one she already has a VIP group set up. She got like 18 people in there already. I introduced her to Team Travel and Sense. And then there's another lady, I'm still waiting on her to respond. And then sometimes I put that out there and I get crickets, I get nothing. So I found that when you're looking to get somebody to join your team, consistency is key. You got to be consistent. You got to be consistently trying stuff. It's not the same thing. If it's the same thing, it's not working, you know that you got to try something different. So I go back and forth from doing stuff on my Facebook page to privately messaging them. I go back and forth with that. And one of the things that I've learned through the struggles that I've been hearing people say that they've had, majority of consultants only work with their VIP. So when you only work with your VIP, that's limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself at that point. If you don't want to grow, stay in your VIP group because you won't grow because there's only so much those who you know will buy from you. So I always start out this way. And I saw something Courtney did today. Courtney did a training video in 3 groups. So I'm sure she probably went live, and I don't know, I got to ask her. And this is what I do. If I go live in somebody else's group, I am going to take that same video and put it on YouTube and bring the Team Travel and Sense. I'm going to get a lot of views out of that one video. So you can actually, if you're going live on your Facebook page, save your video and put that same video in your VIP. Or you can actually save it from your page. You can save from your Facebook page and send it over there to your VIP. But don't stop at your VIP. When you do that, you're never going to grow. Never. I mean, because I have over 8,000 followers, but in my VIP, I only have 900 people. So that means I'll be missing opportunity if I just stay over there. So don't stay in your VIP. Step outside that VIP. Anybody doing any block parties? Any Facebook block parties in your VIP? Anybody?
No.
Anybody know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is something that I just watched myself on YouTube. I actually got it from a group. So this consultant, this consultant, oh, somebody's trying to call me. I'm trying to reject the call. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. That was consultant, and I can't remember who it was that came up with that idea. I'm like, that is being a real genius, because when I did those virtual parties, I was always opening up these brand new groups. I had so many groups out there, it was too hard to manage. Especially if you got multiple parties going on, you're like, oh, this is so overwhelming. So I stopped promoting them because it was just too hard to manage all of them until I watched their training. When I saw that training and I heard the word block, I'm like, darn, that's a genius move. So you just take your host, and tell them that party is going to take place in your VIP group. The party is going to take place in your VIP group, not a group that you create. So what I did, I got some verbiage somewhere, I don't know where it is, got to find it. So this is what I tell my hosts. I give them a link to my VIP group, and I tell them to invite all their friends and family to my VIP group. So each time I've done that, that's why my numbers keep going up in my VIP, because my hosts are inviting people to the VIP. I've done a fundraiser over there. I call it a block party. I've done maybe 3 or 4 parties over there. But each time I'm gaining new people. You got what I'm saying, guys? That's why it's so good to have the parties in your VIP, because you're posting over there anyway, right? So I'm telling my hosts to tag their guests in my post. So it's not creating that much more work for me. So every time I post, I say, look, tag your folk over there so I can see it. And I actually take their link with a little message at the very top, and I pin it at the top. So whenever their people want to buy something, they just go to the pin post and click on the link to shop. Does that make sense, guys?
It does, David, but that doesn't drive the other VIP people away if they getting all these parties.
No, because I'm posting like I always do. And I'm just telling my hosts to just tag their people in my own post. So no, it's not. Because I'm doing the same thing anyway. I'm not doing anything extra. Because I'm very active in my VIP. So whatever I post on my personal page, I've pivoted because I got a professional Facebook page. So it allows you to post in other places. Boom, one time, all you had to do is click. So when I click, it goes automatically to my VIP. I got 2 VIP groups. So I'm not doing anything unusual. So I'm not overwhelming anybody over there. Only thing I'm telling my hosts is just to tag their people in the post. So their people will see it, they should see it anyway, but I want them to kind of drive their people to the post. Because, even in the VIP group, sometimes things get missed. Sometimes everybody don't see it. So that's why I'm telling them to tag their friends and family in the post.
That's something I'm not understanding too. I'm trying to understand or grasp that concept because I've never hosted a party. I think I'm in your group. I think I'm under you, but I've never hosted a party or had you host a party with me. And that could be part of the reason I'm not doing too what that everything I do, I have to do it face to face because like I said, I've hosted a party as far as like opening up a party and having people start from there, but I've never hosted because I don't know what to do.
Okay, that's why YouTube is out there. That's why when I tell you I go to YouTube for everything, I do because I'm not an expert at that, but I'm gonna try stuff. So the only way to learn things is that you try, even if you mess up. If you don't try, you'll never learn it. None of us are perfect. I've messed up on a lot of stuff, but you won't mess up if you don't try, and you won't learn if you don't try. YouTube has so much information out there. That's how I taught myself. Like this block party, you already got a VIP. So all you got to do is talk to your customers and find out if they like free stuff. Ask them, do you like free stuff? Let me show you how you can get some free stuff. All you have to do is invite your friends and family to my VIP group. And I'm going to create a link for you and have them to tag their people. That's all you got to do. It's a matter of trying, because if you don't try, you'll never learn. If I didn't know how to do virtual parties until 2 or 3 years ago, and I've been with Scentsy for 13 years, and I just started doing them 3 years ago. Because everything I've done in the past, I used to do it face to face. I didn't know how to do virtual parties. And even though I tried, I'm not perfect at it, but I'm going to try stuff. And I'm going to mix it up. If one thing doesn't work for me, I'm going to try something else. But I spent a long time with YouTube. Christine, do you ever go to YouTube just to pull out some videos, just to familiarize yourself with the struggles that you may have?
I do, and some things it seems like some people, like when it came down to Canva, I saw somebody that I was kind of interested in what they were talking about, but when she said, "Oh, Canva is a waste of time. You're doing too much using Canva," and I got deterred a lot because everybody got different styles, and you're like, "Oh Lord, which one am I going to listen to?" I just want somebody that overall, just one person that I could just watch and say, okay, this person got it, got it down packed like I want to see, but you got so many to choose from.
Well, we have that Keep It Simple group, and that's the reason for that. And what you do is just listen to whatever you feel like you can connect with. I don't do Canva. I don't know how to do it, but Canva is not your everything. It's just a matter of you reaching out, connecting with people. That doesn't involve Canva. And, that's the last thing you want to work with. You don't need anything that's going to overwhelm you. So you want to possibly go to that Keep It Simple group. If you're not in it, you should be in it, because I invited everybody in that group. And in that group, there are various consultants talking about keeping your business simple. For example, how many times have you seen anybody talk about a pouch party? And the pouch party, that's simple. All you have to do is get like a pencil pouch, like a pencil thing, and put some little testers in there, a couple of flyers, order forms, and just hand it out to people, not just anybody, your customers. You can give that to customers. Or you can make your own little sample so you won't have to pass out your testers. Because whenever I do that, I don't expect to get it back. So you can make little samples where you don't have to worry about it coming back, but all you're looking to do is get orders. That's something you can do. And it just like Sakima said, Sakima went out there to see who wanted some free samples and got their information. That's how she's connecting with them. There's so many different ways to work Scentsy. It's just no one thing. You do whatever you want to, but don't complicate it. You're talking about the Canva, go to somebody else. If that doesn't connect with you, find somebody else before you get deep into the video. You can go out there and type in how to connect with people as a Scentsy consultant. That's a basic one. You just type that in, it should come up. Somebody's video should come up. And most of my videos are simple. I gotta tell you, everything I do is simple. Even if you follow my videos, I talk about everything I do, and everything I do is simple and it's duplicatable. Because I don't do Canva. You don't hear me talking about it because I don't do it, because I don't know how to do it my own self. So the things that I do share, like the business card with a little wax sample in it, that's easy. Everybody can do that.
Yeah, but Canva has that Scentsy group. I think it's a Scentsy group that they usually, if you join the group, they have the Canva newsletters for the, like, let's say the month of June. Whoever makes one, say for June or July, they'll post the link, and all you have to do is click the link and edit with your information.
Shoot, you still gotta be a little savvy with that, because I don't know how to do it. I still don't know how to do that. I'm trying to learn. But Christine, because she's just getting started, that's why I'm telling her not to go there yet, because that's a little bit too much for her. Just to keep it simple. Just pass out your samples when you're out and about.
I still don't know how to use it all the way.
I just wanted
You know how to use it?
No, I don't use it. I don't use it like I'm not a professional at it. I just do general stuff and I still screw up, but I don't use it a lot.
Okay.
I just use something to make my labels or something with my name instead of every time I pass out, because my go-to is catalogs and having to write all my stuff on there instead of having a label already to have on there or on my product.
Christine, you can actually order that from the Scentsy store, because that's what I do. All you have to do is go on your workstation and go to the Scentsy store and order you some labels.
Oh, okay.
And same thing with your business cards. Go to Scentsy store, and it's going to connect you with Vistaprint, and you can order you some business cards like that too.
You know, it's a cheaper way if you don't want to order, if you don't want to buy catalogs, do product sheets. You can't see it, but I would do product sheets too. You could still tag them. You could still put a sample on them and give them out that way too. If you don't have the money for catalogs, I mean, it gives you basically, it has all the warmers that we have. It doesn't give you the scents. I guess it does in the back. But that's another great way. If you, like I said, if you can't afford, could do, what is it, $12 for 25 catalogs? But
yeah, that's very inexpensive, right?
Right.
But you get what, 150 sheets, I think, for what? I'm not sure what the price is. And that's another way to make sure you tag them though.
Okay.
So yeah, any more questions, guys? Because it's 9 o'clock already. Any more questions, guys? Because we we value your time. We will definitely be here again next week. I just love that so many of you guys are coming on board with us.
She's fine.
I have a question.
Who is that speaking?
Can you hear me? I don't have good service. This is Debbie Turner.
Hey, Debbie.
And I've been in and out because hey, how are y'all? I've been driving and I didn't have good service, so I've been in and out. So I heard Dennis speaking of the virtual events earlier, and I didn't catch all of it. And I was wondering if he could kind of maybe put in the chat what, maybe the link to them or something? Because I can't write right now, so I didn't know if maybe where I could jot it down or whatever. So I was wondering if maybe he could put it in the link, put it in the chat.
Did you hear that, Dennis?
I did, but will the chat still stay on this after the Zoom is over?
You know what, you can send it to Debbie directly then, because it may not.
Because I thought it
Yes.
deletes it
Yes, if you don't
after.
mind. Okay. Well, yes, if you don't mind, just I think I have you as a friend, maybe. I can't remember.
If you don't, just request it and I could send it to you. I am traveling tomorrow, so if I don't get back to you, I will try to get back to you tonight if I can. Because I have to pack and all that. But I will be gone. I will be back July 2nd, but I will try to give it to you as quick as I can. I don't fly out until tomorrow night, so but yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
But yeah,
because I
friend
travel
request
a
me.
lot. I'm never at home. Okay, I sure will. But I think I would do better at doing the virtual events than because I'm never in one place for very long, so it's kind of hard for me to do actual events. So and another thing, y'all, I have to give my team a shout out. They have helped me, and I mean, like I said, it's my team. It's Debbie has coached me, and so just last month I reached lead. Finally, I've been trying my best to reach lead. I finally reached lead.
Congratulations! Yay!
I'm like 200.
Congrats.
I'm $280 away from star.
Oh wow!
$280 away from star this month.
Amazing! You're gonna get it, girl. You're gonna get it.
It's my team.
You're gonna get it because you got that. You claim that now.
I promise you.
And you know what, guys? Debbie's another one of our post your page queens. She's also one of our post your page queens. So make sure you guys thank her. She make a lot of posts. She make a lot of sacrifices to give back. So you guys thank Debbie. She's amazing.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. It comes back to you too.
Oh yeah, always say take
sorry,
one, give one.
I'm sorry I lost y'all for a second. So, but yeah, I sure appreciate that.
Well, you got it. We're gonna be watching you, girl, so we can put you out there on the Star Consultant watch.
When I tell you, I have 2 members of my team that that have put me there. I'm telling you, they have put me there.
It's a team. It's a joint effort. You can't do it by yourself.
100.
So yeah,
exactly, 100%. 100%. I just appreciate everybody so much.
Well, we appreciate all of you guys. You guys are all amazing, and thank you so much for showing up again. I can't remember this number 5 or number 6. I can't remember. I'm just so happy that we're connecting every Tuesday. So let's take a picture right quick, guys, and we'll close it out. Let me get you guys together so you can pose, because I can do a screenshot. Okay. I can't do it like Courtney, because I think Courtney had like a whole spread. I do it the best way I know. Okay, guys, on the count of 3, I'm how to do it more than one time, because it's only a few on one screen. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I got another. Okay, that's the last screen. Okay. I am just so happy, guys, and I guess we will see you next week. Thank you guys for being so amazing.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
And you guys have a good night. Love you guys. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.